rocks, it rocks. It rocks for a meal with locks and locks. It rocks for a jock, it rocks for a fox. It rocks like a shot on guys with dreadlocks.
What comes in this box that rocks?
A cheesy gordita, crunch to much. Punchy taco and cinnamon twists, both on the list. And wait, let me think, an ice cold drink. That is lots and lots, just one box. It is only $5, and that's why it rocks.
All right, welcome to the podcast. We're gonna call it the $5 Box, and it's gonna be hosted by Matt Cornell and Alex Cooper. You know, Alex, I really had trouble not laughing during that intro.
Yeah. If you can't tell, I think he's doing a bit of an impression of our former colleague.
Not a good one though.
No, it's pretty good. I just heard their podcast for the first time. It sounds sort of like him.
For everyone who doesn't know what he's talking about, he listened to the first podcast of Open Ice, hosted by Scott Boulay and Scotty Campbell. All right, so since we really have no idea what's going on in the VHL, really, we're just going to talk about a few things here that we do have somewhat of an idea. So the World Cup, most of the GMs have been announced, and some interesting choices. I mean, like for the USA, you got LeBron Rocks, who I really don't know about that pick. What do you think about that, Alex?
Well, it doesn't mean anything. I mean, the World Cup means next to nothing, but all he has to do is select a few players and make some lines. It's not like he's in a general manager position where he actually has to build some sort of cyber relationship with his players, right?
Yeah, but he's one of those guys who could like leave one of a better player off the team for someone he likes more. And
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what Brian Burke does anyway. So
yeah, it's a somewhat fitting choice. And then for Switzerland, we have Raw Energy, pretty solid choice. I don't think you can really pick anyone better than that. You applied.
Well, Scotty could, but he didn't reply. But
yeah, but then we all know Scotty's going to rig the tournament regardless, so it doesn't really matter who's the GM.
He rigs the games, he rigs the trades, he rigs everything.
Might as well call it the Scotty Campbell Hockey League. And then for Team Sweden, we have Pekka Hart, who just actually recently got traded, I think, if that trade actually counts.
Yeah.
So
I think it will, though, because that's kind of what Scotty does. He lets people kind of bend the rules a little bit.
And he doesn't really care, because he's going to rig the playoffs anyways.
Of course he is.
And then Russia is like the only team without a GM because I don't know, like nobody applied to be the Russian GM really, other than one of the Dubna fags.
Well, I'm pretty sure if they turn Fong, we'll probably get it.
Who?
Fong.
Fong? Did he even apply though?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that's something.
I don't think he applied.
No.
Is that where his like super Asian guy's from?
Well, he's from Japan or something, and Japan's usually affiliated with Russia in the World Cup.
Well, I'm just looking at like the application thread, and the only people who applied were Hobo Bob, and he has 5 TPE, and he wants to be the GM because he's responsible and eager to do this. And then we
sounds like he's applying to be like the ball monitor. Sort of.
I want to count all the shots in the game for you guys. Statistician here. But then you have Alexander Suave, I don't know.
Alright. Is that it?
Wait. What is this? His player nationality is Swiss, but he wants to be the Russia GM.
Oh my god. He's not the brightest mind we have.
His reasoning for this is no one else applied for the job, and I feel I can do a good job.
So it's Hobo Bob and someone who's not even from Russia?
Yep. Oh, there's one more.
Oh.
Tico74. His player's name is James Sullivan, and his player nationality is Canadian.
Oh my gosh. Who'd you give it to?
He should be the GM because I've always wanted to be part of the World Cup, but Sullivan isn't at that level yet. So if I was GM, I could still be involved some way. I feel I can do a good job.
I think I'm going to apply, actually. I think I got at least a good enough chance
Well,
for anybody.
the worst that happens, you'll get the bronze here because I'm pretty sure he'll beat out Hobo Bob.
Hobo Bob is my favorite.
Wait,
He's the only actual Russian.
his player nationality is South African.
What the fuck?
I didn't even look at that. So nobody actually from Russia has applied. I don't know. Maybe
They
South
did
Africa
That's
is
fine,
like
right?
affiliated with Russia, but no one actually from Russia applied to be GM. It's a little interesting.
So if you're Markinson, who do you give it to?
Right now, that's, I don't know. There is no like good person in here to give it to. Like maybe Suave, just because it would be funny to see him fuck it up somehow. But other than that, I don't know who could he give it to. It's a toss up. Okay, anyways, we'll move on from that one. Now we go to Germany, which is going to be GM'd by Greg.
Okay, that's okay.
So all I know about him is he used to be on Davos, and then Scotty traded him.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
And then that's like all anybody knows about him. But then because no one cares about Germany anyways.
I think he's Pensman's friend.
Oh, well, he's going to fuck it up somehow too, because we know Pensman doesn't win anything, except for Season 1.
Well, Pensman won it in his first attempt, so maybe he'll win it in his first attempt.
It could happen. Maybe he can like call up Pensman and ask him for some pointers on how to win on your first try and then never win again. But I don't know. Germany, you're not going to go far this year, so it doesn't really matter who you pick. And then last team, of course, everybody's favorite, like everybody signs up to be on this team, Team Canada. Going to be GM'd by Chad Elmy, which is pretty good pick. You can't go wrong with him. He's an active member, knows his shit.
You mean a new player?
Yeah. I can't even say that name. Demetrius Dudek.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call him Double D.
Double D. He's a goalie. But yeah, you can't really go on. I don't understand what's with people and like picking names that like nobody can pronounce. Like, you go down the list.
Well, Slobo's player, obviously.
Oh, he always picks
Lazarus.
players nobody can. Yeah. Like, just looking at the people, like, new players created, there's just some stupid names like Robbie's new guy, Xavier Martinez.
Where's Xavier Martinez from?
He was born in a space station.
What the fuck? Robbie, you need to get off that crack, my man.
Apparently this is Chris Julian 2.0 because he's got like all skating and scoring. He needs more puck handling though if he wants to be good like Chris.
He needs to be blacker.
Well, Xavier Martinez, he sounds Latino, which is pretty close.
Yeah.